Okay. Are we on? I think we are. Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Lociu, and welcome to the stream. And today is going to be day 4 of the series where I am reviewing my gameplay from a month ago. And let me just check OBS real quick. Okay. Let me get this over here. Yeah. Okay, so the series, sorry, we are going to be reviewing my run that I did a little while back. If you have been following the streams, I did a series where I used this setup and just as you can see, no super creek, no Kitasan, and just pulling for horses. I've been only pulling for horses. I don't care about support cards, and I don't find it fun stuff. You can look at the other videos, and yeah, we managed to finish our careers with we ended up here. This was the last run. We ended up with rush hour. These are after I ended. I just kept playing, but we went from nice nature. This is where I started, and this was the end of the series. So that was 23 careers, and we only lost like 5 times, like 6 times. And yeah, I'm just trying to show how you can also just play the game and have some simple basic rules to follow, and you can pretty much just get just use what the game gives you, like so. The game, I mean, this is from the events, this is from the store, this is a random card I got, and it's also a random card, and this is from friends. And so yeah, Ghost Ship is going to be what we are going to be reviewing today. And I also am taking the chance to just show people what I had to do, or what you have to do to have as much chance of success to complete those career goals and get that URA finals win. And yeah, that is mainly what we are going for. We are mainly going for the career. We're not going for PvP or anything like that. I might start mentioning, especially because this is the Gemini Cup season, I guess. So this gold ship, is the meta, or I guess premium after Narita Taishin a little bit. So I might, just mention a little bit of Champions Cup or Champions Meeting. But I don't really recommend PvP in any gacha. Okay, so before everything, go to the Discord, go to the Find Friends channel, you can get the link from here, and try to look for a Maruzensky, a 9-star Maruzensky, most of all, and just try to find a Taiki Shuttle and a... Okay, like this, Taiki Shuttle, she gives an acceleration skill, Maruzensky also gives an acceleration skill, and so does... who else? Mejiro Dober, yeah. You can see I have one, there's a Mejiro Dober, and that's in Maruzensky. Having one acceleration skill is very important. Like so, Redshift is very good, and I mean for most careers, right? Since I'm just gonna start explaining a little bit of Goat Ship. You are going to build her as an end closer, and then closers, are usually running long races, especially for the Gemini Cup now. So, and they have a different approach to acceleration skills, which I don't want to get too in depth. But yeah, you can still you are mainly going to use Mejiro Dober for Ghost Ship if you don't have, you know, some specific setup that I'm not going to mention. And you can pretty much just pick another Baron like this or something like that. Oh yeah, and also yeah, look for maybe a fine motion. As always, I do recommend fine motion, but I will get into supports later. So yeah, Ghost Ship. She runs longs and she runs mediums pretty much. So it is one of those easier, at least in my opinion. I guess not easier, they are more simpler careers. If you are building a medium, you can very easily adapt to a long racer, especially as a end closer or a late surger, because they do require less stamina to just function properly. And her ult is pretty good. It is always going to proc, very likely to proc, and it is good. A good source of speed, and you know she has wide can see right through you, which is good for, you know, field of view. You can train with to proc that, and then not really Umastun, not really that good. And this late race can be good, and she has one stamina skill, which can also be good. But you know, if you are building, you are probably going for other sources of stamina. And she probably doesn't need, you know, she's an end closer, probably doesn't need that much stamina, you know, for the career. This is all for the career. I'm not going to be mentioning any tactics for Champions Meeting, but if you want to go for the Champions Meeting, Ghost Ship. At least this for this Gemini Cup, Ghost Ship is very important. Okay, so for your guests, probably a Major Orion, your best option, and then you know, just in anything that has a lot of stamina, like this one. You know, stamina, and power. Power can also be good, but mainly go for just one acceleration skill. If you're just starting out, don't worry about your own support. Just check the connection, OBS. Okay, are we all good? And then it can be pretty simple. In terms of getting those 600s, I always mention the 600s. Go for stamina first, or 300 wits as soon as you can. Fine motion makes it very easy to get 300, and then 600 stamina and 600 power, and then you are just going to dump the rest into speed. You can start training speed because speed does build an amount of power. But yeah, it is going to depend if you get those rainbow trainings from the from, you know, just throughout the career. You have to be able to adapt. And other than that, yeah, stuff's pretty simple. I got the what's it called? I got the Vata right here. You can kind of like the setup and just do both things at once. I'm going to mute it. Alright, just check. Everyone. I hate my voice. Who doesn't? Okay, get out of here. And what else can we talk about? Ghost Ship. I mean, you don't really need to prepare for. You don't really need what's it called? Inheritance skills to upgrade mile or, you know, mediums and longs. She's already really good for her career. She's not running miles. She's not running sprints, so you don't really need to worry about race proficiency. And for the setup, we used, you can see right here in the right, we mostly use this setup. Mejiro McQueen is very good for long races because of cooldown. Let's go cooldown. You know, cooldown, and you can get her from the shop can go right here. Yeah, I gotta try to get into a club. It just has to be in club. You don't have to worry about having a a top tier club with active people and stuff like that. And you can just join the club in any club. And what else do we care about this run? Yeah, having a 9-star Mejiro Ryan. Let me see if I can show what one looks like. If I do have one. Let's check. Is this a 9? No, that's a 9 power. That's pretty much the only Mejiro Ryan from guests. Maybe this one? Yeah, but this one is not a... She doesn't have her outfit, so she won't teach the the unique skill. Yeah, you can, if you're just starting out, you don't have to worry about it also. But I do recommend having one acceleration skill. You can also just go for Maruzensky in the end. It's mostly that optimization on acceleration skills is mostly for champions meeting. Other than that, not really much else. I didn't even get a I guess one what's it called? I didn't even get an acceleration skill, so it's probably not that much of a necessity. And pretty much it. Yeah, this is not great actually. I can control how to go forward or backwards. And then we don't really have anything going on in the career other than if you already know how to build a late surger, you should be pretty comfortable building an encloser. And those three other careers were mediums and longs also, so that you can just look for those as a reference to how she should be trained. Doesn't really make that much of a difference. But yeah, once we start going for other types of races, like if you are a pace chaser, yeah, you can see how I was pretty comfortable doing these careers because they were all mediums and longs. And once you get the hang of running longs and mediums, you get it becomes way more comfortable. And we lost this one with Grass Wonder because she did have to run miles, and she has to run 3 types of races, and it can be complicated. Let me just can I do this? Not really. And then what else? Really, that's pretty much it. Let me just check. Was that 10 minutes? Yeah, that's already 15 minutes. I'm trying to keep those streams to 30 minutes. Ship's career was very straightforward. Get that 600 stamina, get that 600 power. Or you can even go for, first off, 300 weights, get that fine motion in the Discord. Having the Discord is very important. And then, yeah, 600 stamina, 600 speed, 600 power. But it all depends on what you get from your career whatever. And then what else? What else do we got? This might even be a 20 minutes. Unless I went to show, yeah, let's just show stuff. So yeah, debut race friendships is pretty much if you have a good setup, you don't have to worry about sure night out. You don't have to worry about don't skip races. You already know. Gotta check what she needs. So yeah, pre-debut. Stuff's pretty simple, just go for friendships. And then after that, you are going to be let me check if I went for those real quick. After that, you are going to be balancing between going for G1s and training and going for friendships. Especially if she didn't win the debut race, it means she is lacking something, and you should be addressing that. And also, yeah, you have to watch the race to be able to tell what she needs. Pretty sure she just won here. So yeah, doesn't need to train. So just balancing racing G1s and going for friendships. Did she get a million finals? Let's check. Pretty sure I wasn't really preparing for long races. Yeah, and she won. It was pretty easy. I don't really have much to talk about. Gold ship. Yeah, we got a long finals. Let me just check if she got anything else. I guess her career can be kind of random in terms of events, but that's just gold ship, I guess. Can be pretty random, but it's not really run ending. I don't really see anything. The visibility skill can be useful if she needs power. Let's see what the order we went for. You can see right here we were going for. I mean, we got everything at the same time pretty much. So that was pretty lucky. And then what else? And if you want to see exactly what I did, you can go in the description. There is going to be a link to the playlist. The commentary is terrible. It is still terrible, but at least that's there is gameplay. It is kind of hard to watch. I do plan on making a second run of these type of streams where I just try to do this again. Probably gonna go for this setup now, just to show I am experimenting with this setup, and I'll probably swap this just special week for something else maybe. But yeah, I am going to be using only event cards and the ones from the shop, in either one fight motion or just a card from the event that boosts event points, like this one. I did manage to find a max limit break Kokami princess, trainer, and you can go in the Discord and try to find her also. Other than that, yeah, I usually go for a just a fight motion. She's pretty good. But having to she's a wit, so having two wits, it's kind of a troll build. I mean, not really troll. It means just not optimal. I mean, the stuff isn't already optimal, but and that's pretty much it for gold ship. Not really much. If you want more information, I guess watch the stream. It was kind of a chill stream. I don't really remember. I don't really remember much happening. I was pretty scared though, because you know ghost ship can be kind of random, just like in real life. Let me hide my guy real quick. Whoops. There we go. I'm just gonna watch the last race. Don't skip your races, as always. You have to be able to know what your horse needs. And I have been seeing people say, I guess, that the game doesn't have enough content. And I don't know what they are talking about. I mean, I am pretty much just doing only one run a day because I am treating the game like, you know, I'm treating the game like a game and not like a, let's say, chore that I have to do every day, or just a, you know, just using it to farm for more horses so I can get more stuff, so I can win PvP. People do consider PvP the main, I guess, what's it called? Main source of content. I don't see that how that's the case. You know, every time, you know, we get an event, story event every you know 2 to 3 weeks. And, you know, that's event, that's content. And I do play one career every day, or at least I did play one career, or I guess 2 or maximum 3 careers every day. You know, when the game came out, you know, every career was a new story, and I did spend a lot of time reading those stories. And in turn, it unlocks more story, and it unlocks more. And you know, once you start getting stronger horses, you unlock even more story from the main story and sub stories and side stories and everything else. And that's a lot of content, in my opinion. And I still haven't seen all of it. Yeah, but that's just me though. I also have been noticing even JP veteran players having trouble with the champions meeting because of the accelerated schedule, and that's interesting to see. You know, the Japanese players saying, "Oh, I had 80% rate, but in global I have, you know, 40%." Because people are way more sweaty, I guess, or something like that. Probably because people, you know, people probably have more money. I can see stuff's pretty simple. Gold ship. She can be pretty easy. She can be both easy and difficult to train. But I believe I got lucky. Sort of lucky. And this is a Miyano Bourbon's skill. It can also proc as a end closer. You don't really have to worry about it. Yeah, that's Ghost Ship. Don't really have much to say about Ghost Ship. Other than you know, you need a different set of acceleration skills. So you might not have to go for, you might not want to go for Maruzensky. Or you know, Taiki Shuttle. Maybe go for Mejiro Ryan. It is not as good, but it is still serviceable. Mejiro Ryan. Achieving on Legend and stuff, and I forgot to watch the concert. Pretty much just cruised through the career. And yeah, if you are having trouble with her career, yeah, I do recommend just experimenting with more stamina and you know, getting that Mejiro Ryan and other stuff. Like, don't pick just random acceleration skill, velocity skills. Don't just build speed. Speed is not as important for long races as stamina is, and power, and wit, and skills. It's probably why you are not having success. You can just forget speed for a little while. You still need speed though. Everyone needs speed, but it doesn't become the priority. And even won the Triple Crown. Yeah, this and got the GOAT. Yeah, this was a pretty clean career. And this is going to be a pretty simple review, I guess. Yeah, nothing much. Yeah, this was the setup. Let's check for it is a new day. It is 11 or 10 Japan Standard Time, I believe. Let's go check her final result. Let's see. You can see she didn't really have any golden stamina skills, and this is all for the career URA final. Is why I play the game. Is what I like about the game. And you know, I just want to see you know, just people who came from the game for the game, or came to the game from the series, or the movie, or the manga, or the YouTube channel, and stuff like that. I just want those people to also experience just how fun the game can be, and you know, they don't. I don't want them to be directed to a spreadsheet that they have to read, and the game tutorial articles. I do love those articles though. Don't get me wrong. Spreadsheet gaming, you know, it can be fun, but it is also very prone to burning out people. I have been seeing a lot of people just not having fun with the game and making posts about how there's no content and training is not fun, and racing is not fun, and it's all RNG, and I just don't believe that. The main reason why I still play the game is because, first off, yeah, I gotta do this daily. You just gotta run. You just gotta, you know, you just gotta run all. Yeah, you just gotta complete one career playthrough, and I use my 4 hours a day I have of free time to just do one career. You know, experiment with support cars, and experiment with training you know, just training all the horses I have. These are all the horses I have. It's pretty much all 2 stars and 1 stars, and a couple of 3 stars. And then again, I did not go for support cards, and I don't plan on going for support cards. You know, because I do find more value. You know, I do find more valuable to go for outfits. Like I always say, you know, just I do value stories a lot more, and outfits a lot more. I don't like seeing everyone in their, you know, their outfits, running G1s in their favorite outfits, and then you have your horse running in a default outfits, you know. I don't like that, and it made me very sad whenever I saw that, and it made me really want to go for those 3 stars, and I used all the carrots that I could. And I'm close to getting 30k carrots again. And I'm probably going to go for Hishi Amazon if I can, and if not, yeah, probably gonna go for someone else. Maybe. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Just one more, just show one more time the result of the run. Pretty simple, especially if you have she's one of those end closers, so it can be kind of scary at first. But yeah, don't be scared of trying stuff out. Goship is very simple, can be very simple. There is the video in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me just get my guy, just so can I show my guy? Yeah, there he is. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
耐震はどれだけ分厚い本でも必ず最後